see who has the heart.
If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners.
This is your fight. Now go out there and take it.
You lollygag the ball around the infield. You lollygag your way down to first. You lollygag in and out of the dugout. Do you know what that makes you? Larry? Lollygaggers. Lollygaggers.
Welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. Call 233-4430 or order online at Applebee's.com and pick your meal up with Carside to go. Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 in Athens, just off I-65. Eating good in the neighborhood. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933. Or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. WKAC wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to WKAC1080.com throughout the school year and click on the Tailgate Talk icon to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner will receive a gift card from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and a t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and 1080 WKAC.
This is former University of Georgia guard Mike McWhorter, and you are listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Pilot of the airways, here is my request. Kirk Harvey, I owe you big time for the earworm, dude. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, good Saturday morning, and welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live here on WKAC, the Big 1080. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Guess where we are? Todd the Bod?
Applebee's restaurant.
Inside. In the hizzle for rizzle with no mizzle.
That's right.
That's right. No mask, ladies and gentlemen. 10 a.m. till noon. This feels so good. The one thing we're missing is our buddy Bama Zach.
Yeah.
Wish he could be here, have some mozzarella sticks, and join in with us.
Before we get started, this is always my probably favorite week and a half of an entire year. You've got the college basketball, right?
Yep.
Beginning of baseball.
Yep.
And WrestleMania.
And
the Masters.
Don't forget the Masters.
So this time of year, Bama Zach and Jay and my other buddies would come by. Clint does sometimes. And,
yep.
My wife still got put the kibosh on it. She's not ready to open the home. I'm like, listen, the governor opened the state. Let's at least open our home. She's like, no, I'm not really ready yet.
Not yet. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here alongside Todd the Bod Tummelin, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. Extending prayers out for Coach Legg and his mother. She's in the hospital. Jay Vassar will be here in a little while. Tojo himself. So they're doing a few things. You can call or text us, ladies and gentlemen, 256-812-1848. That's area code 256-812-1TGT. Find us online at tailgatetalk.net. Follow our Twitter and Instagram accounts at Tailgate Talk AL. Bless you. Facebook and me, will you, at Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Subscribe to the Applebee's Tailgate Talk YouTube channel. We don't have the camera up today, so it's we'll be working on that. Here we go, Tim. Amazon Echo, say Alexa.
Play Tailgate Talk.
Google Home, say, okay, Google.
Play Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
There we go. Download that Tailgate Talk app for Android or iPhone, powered by Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. Also, look for Applebee's Tailgate Talk on iTunes, Amazon Music, Google, Spotify, and other popular podcast platforms. It's been a great week so far. I am so looking forward to today. And just the show. And Kirk Harvey, one of these days, I'm going to owe you one, man. I've got that song in my head. And I was going to get supper yesterday listening to WKAC. And he plays Pilot of the Airways by Charlie Dorr, 1979. And I'm going, I love that song. And at 5 o'clock this morning, it's going through my head.
Still singing.
Oh, we've got a great lineup today, ladies and gentlemen. Randy Daniel, the Wallace State lady volleyball, well, there's no men's volleyball there, volleyball coach, will be our Yellowhammer special guest of the day. He's winner of the ACC Gulf Atlantic District Tournament title, 11th out of 12 years. So they're getting ready to compete in the NJCAA D1 National Championship. They won't be played on ESPN, the Ocho, so was that National Dodgeball Championships, not on the Ocho. Hey, we'll have one of our good buddies, friend of the show, Michelle Williamson, be coming on the phone talking about next week, April 17th, Cornhole for a Cure at Lucy's Barge. We'll be broadcasting live from there. And my buddies, Bark the Dog, will be playing at 7 o'clock after the tournament. I would be singing with them, but I got another gig. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, when you're that popular, you're that good, bro. It's just the way it works.
It's all right. We got our man Chris Seibert coming in, also another friend of the show. He's going to be discussing the AHS Booster Club golf tournament that's coming up. We don't know where. We'll let Chris give us all the locations. And we've got our man Clay Coleman, Freak Daddy, our Huntsville Havoc hookup. Havoc's making some headway right now. And AP Steadham, Swami of the SEC, will be joining us. Now, also April 17th, isn't that the A-Day game? For both?
Yeah, I believe so, for both.
Both teams, yeah. So that is great. So many things I wanted to talk about in the opening segment, but Auburn picked up a big transfer yesterday. Zep Jasper was one of them that's recently, and Auburn picked up another point guard.
I didn't see that.
You didn't?
No.
See.
Alabama basketball had a good week as well. Transferring from Texas Tech. And, signed the big guy, 6'11", out of IMG, I think, prep. And he sounded, they got him listed as a 4-star, but he sounded more like a project. He needs to gain some weight and his footwork and stuff, but still, he's 6'11", so
6'11",
can't teach that.
Absolutely. You can't teach 6'11", that's right. So this guy's name is killing me. I should have written it down before I got here. We'll find it out here during the break or something. And let's toss it over to sports and scores to our producer extraordinaire, Tim Lambert.
Scores and more brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy, delivering world-class outpatient care with a purpose. Visit them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com. One baseball score that we had yesterday, may have been some played, but I couldn't find them. Hazel Green defeated Athens 11-0. More soccer than anything, though. East Limestone boys over West Limestone 6-5. The Lady Indians also won 6-0. Mars Hill girls beat Tanner 10-0. The Tanner boys also lost, but only by a 1-0 score. Elkmont boys over Clements 8-0, and the Clements girls got by Elkmont 2-1. Let's see here. So next week we'll be live at Lucy's Barge. You mentioned that. Russell Branham, Vice President of Consumer Marketing and Communications for Talladega Superspeedway, will be our guest. Upcoming weeks, we've got Jerome Jurinovich, Braves Hawks Live at Bally Sports. We'll be live at Big Spring Park in Athens for Earth Day and live at Mud Volleyball for a Cure coming up in July. So there you have it. Scores and More brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy.
That's awesome, man. I looked it up during my brief break here, and it's Wendell Green transfers in from Eastern Kentucky along with Zep Jasper, College of Charleston, 2 brand new point guards after Sharif Cooper declares for the NBA.
Yeah,
He needed them, absolutely. Well, I guess a
couple of new sponsors coming on this week. Well, actually, one of them's not new. One of them are returning. Yellowhammer Roofing. You mentioned them.
Yes.
Sides Auto Body is also a new sponsor.
Excellent.
Jay got them to come on board with us.
Now, they've got 2 locations. They've got one on the west side of town and
one on
the east side of town.
A few months ago.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So good for them.
See them coming and going.
Absolutely. That is great. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a quick break. We're at the end of the first segment. We'll be right back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk live from Applebee's in Athens, Alabama.
Next week, we'll be live at Lucy's Barge with a special guest, Vice President of Consumer Marketing and Communications for the Talladega Superspeedway, Russell Branham. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
If you're running out of space and a yard sale just isn't an option, Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage gives you the choice. Midpoint Storage on Highway 72 East has traditional or climate-controlled units along with spaces for your boat or RV. Buddy Box offers convenient, secured, portable storage units delivered right to your home. They're both locally owned, too. Call 256-800-4249. Look for them on Facebook or online at midpoint.storage.com or buddyboxstorage.com. It's a win-win situation. Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage. 256-800-4249.
Spring forward and get ahead with Ardmore Telephone Company's super fast internet. Play more games, stream without buffering, work from home, and access e-learning. Sign up now and get your first month free. Call ATC at 800-830-9946 today. Super fast internet. That's what we do.
Be listening for Limestone County Area High School baseball action this season from Play Action Sports. Your coverage of ABS, Athens, Clements, East Limestone, Elkmont, James Clemens, Lindsay Lane, and West Limestone online at pasnetwork.net on your Amazon Echo device or on your Play Action Sports app. Afterwards, you can download each game from the archives or stream it on demand. While you're there, check out our schedule of upcoming games. Limestone County Area High School baseball from Play Action Sports.
Hey, this is West Limestone Boys basketball coach Justin Taylor, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to get our main man, our Havoc hookup, Clay Coleman, Freak Daddy, on the First National Bank hotline, making communities great, but he's not available just yet. Oh, here he comes, incoming call.
Coming hot.
He's coming in, sliding in sideways. Ladies and gentlemen, on our First National Bank hotline, making community great, Clay Coleman.
How's it going, guys?
Man, good.
Hey,
Tim, did you play his The Freaks Come Out at Night intro? We'll have to play it on the way out or something. Hey, buddy.
You know what? I can go ahead and play it now and get out of the way because otherwise I'll forget about it.
Well, all right,
okay. So, in case you folks don't know who we've got,
exactly.
Here we go.
This is the man.
In this world, you're given a ticket to the freak show.
Can we still hear him? Are we still on radio? Oh, okay. Tim's playing your intro.
It's just a freak show anyway.
And now we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again on the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. Freak Daddy himself, our Havoc hookup, Clay Coleman. Hey, buddy.
Doing good, man. How y'all doing?
Man, doing well. Looking at the record, Havoc wins in the shootout, and then comes back and wins final in OT 3-2. Climbed up to third place in the standings, and you need that buffer.
Yeah, what we want to see.
Yeah, we won 4 in a row, so that's a good thing. Last night was a wild game. You know, you don't see the high scoring games like that. You don't really see 4 and 5 goals. Then Macon beat Pensacola last night 9-3. So it was kind of an odd evening. But yeah, the guys are really good. Knoxville's a good team. We had one kid, Barnaby, that got called up to play for what's one of my favorite names, the Swamp Rabbits.
Oh, cool.
In the ECHL, and kind of a tough decision because they have certain rules that when they go up and they play, at this time they can go play up. And by making the decision he made, he cannot come back for the playoffs. So that kind of hurt. I was kind of concerned a little bit last night, but so the newer guys stepped up, and I mean, in the shootout, I mean, Knoxville didn't even get a goal at all. In the shootout, I think we got 3 or 4. So it was pretty fun, you know, a good night in the arena, and it was Trash Panda night. We got to have the Trash Pandas as mascots, Sprocket out, and
I saw where you got to meet Sprocket for the first time.
Yeah, I did. You know, it's sometimes when 2 legendary mascots get to meet.
That's pretty.
But no,
good.
he was really good, and Ralph was out there, and you know, I think it's just a good relationship for us to partner up. I think there will be a night where the Trash Fans will play in Havoc jerseys this season. So,
nice.
Kind of a good partnership. We are kind of jealous that they announced yesterday that they get to play at 100% capacity, so that was really tough for us to handle. We can't do that, but
so that's what I was going to ask. Was that a team decision, a Von Braun decision, like moving forward to not open it up, or
baseball season?
It is a city ordinance, and there's been I like Mayor Tommy Battle, and he's always done things. You know, I feel have been good, but you know they came out and said that even though the governor has made her stance. The city's still going to require masks, and the city's going to still require the capacity to be what it is right now. So it kind of put us in a pinch, you know, between fans. You know, you always have to hate to explain things because they're like, "Oh, I can't believe the Havoc's doing this." You know, you don't want the bad guy, the mayor, but then you also have to say it. You know, hey, it's not us. You know, we'd love to open up all the way. And you know, we're not in control of the tickets this year, so that's going through Ticketmaster and. You know, there is a process of entering in seats and knowing what's available and what's not. So I think that with us only having a few more games left, I think they feel like it'd be too much of a hassle, I guess, to go in and redo that. So we're team players, and we'll do the best we can to work with what we get. We're just look towards the future. You know, hopefully could win a championship this year and then open back up fully next year. Definitely looking forward to that.
He's got to open it up sooner or later.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
Hopefully soon.
Well, at some point you have to. If we say we've lived by the science and the numbers, when the new science and the numbers are coming out a different way, you got to live by the opposite way. So you may not like the rules.
Yeah.
Right. So when do the playoffs start?
It'll be that week right after we just got the game for the 25th, like I think May 2nd. So that'll be the final game, and it'll probably be like that following weekend. You know, they tried to get it over with as quick as possible. Because like I said, we've talked about on our show before, is that it's kind of weird. You think in playoffs you would make more money. If you don't get those key marquee Friday and Saturday nights, or you really don't make as much money, because it's people are kind of, I don't know if they're kind of done with it. They're coming out for a championship game, but it's harder to get you to come for 2 or 3 games for something like that. So playoffs are really not necessarily as profitable for our league as you would think it would be.
Yeah, you think that's when obviously that's when the team needs you the most, and you would think that the fans would want to come out and really support that effort, especially coming off championships like the Havoc have,
And like tonight will be a good feeler, that we're really kind of on a hot streak right now, and Nathan is on a hot streak, and the goal was to win 9-3 last night, and Tuesday night I think they won 5-0 over Pensacola. Maybe more of that than Pensacola that's necessarily making, but I think tonight will be a huge game for us to kind of see where we stand. I mean, Knoxville's number 2 team in the league, and we held it with them, and then hopefully we can see how we do against Macon.
Yeah. So the playoffs have been clinched. Are you telling me that?
I don't know. I don't think we're clinched. We would have to completely fall apart. But I would say, I haven't looked at the actual mathematics side of it, but I would say probably this weekend or next weekend could prove, depending on what Birmingham does.
Okay.
Because they're the odd man out right now.
Yeah. The Havoc's 10 points up on the Bulls right now.
Yeah.
So
we're close. I think they'll probably be. You can win a couple games, or Birmingham can lose a couple more. I think it'll go ahead and clinch that and be done with it.
Yeah, and it'd be nice to keep that 3rd seed, not drop to 4, so we wouldn't have to play Macon right out of the gate as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I talked to Glenn about that. I got to sneak outside the bubble yesterday and talk to him a little bit. And, one thing that either way, you got to play them.
True.
And it's kind of like as you go through it, if you've got a hot streak, then sooner rather than later. And we got to look at the last 2 championships. We won, we were 4 seed coming in.
Yeah.
So the seeding really doesn't necessarily matter as much. But I think Glenn's like he's never been, worried about who you play, because when you're only having to play, 3 series, it's like if you got a hard one, you'd rather take the hardest one first, get beat up and banged up and get all that out of the way, and then play the, whoever. You got to run through them no matter what.
Yeah.
Yep. And when you get through them as a 4 seed, then you're usually playing a little tighter.
Hey, I also saw where y'all either added or maybe rescheduled the game for May 2nd. What's that?
Yeah, that was the one. I think that was the Tailgate game, the throwback. I think we did that one. Yeah, it was just one of those ones I think we did miss from either. It was a COVID game or a weather game. I can't remember which one that was. But
okay.
Had to get one more game in.
Excellent. Well, brother,
I think that was March 25th. I think so people that had tickets for March 25th, they can use those tickets. Yeah.
Okay, great. That's good.
Yeah.
Before you go, let us know how they can get tickets out there.
The best way to go through the tickets would be through Ticketmaster.com, or the best way is kind of the BBC, but I pay the additional fee. Just take it over. I think this weekend they've got like a Comic-Con, that kind of thing going on. So you're going to swing over there and get out and enjoy the other things that are going on in the Tennessee Valley. Stop by the box office and pick up some tickets for the remaining games.
Sounds good. Thanks. As always, you're good chatting with you, buddy.
All right, guys. Appreciate it.
Have a great week, bud.
All right. Thanks.
See y'all.
Clay.
All right, man.
Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, Clay Coleman, the Freak Daddy, our Huntsville Havoc hookup. Havoc's fighting their way up to the middle of the ranking. Hopefully we can clinch that playoff spot soon and get another championship here in Rocket City. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Go to your Amazon Echo and say Play Tailgate Talk, or your Google Home device and say Play Applebee's Tailgate Talk, and hear the show in crystal clear quality. We'll be back with more Tailgate Talk after this.
From day one, First National Bank has been built on a strong foundation of community first. First to lend a helping hand, first to help with community events and fundraisers, First, to support local students, athletic programs, and civic organizations. First, to support events like United Way, Relay for Life, and many more charitable events. And most importantly, working for our great community. Without you, there'd be no First National Bank. Making communities great together. That's what we strive for.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Smith's Heating and Cooling in Elkmont is your friendly local contractor servicing most brands of equipment and proudly installing industry-leading Rheem systems. Whether it's an air conditioner, gas furnace, heat pump, or indoor air quality system, Smith's Heating and Cooling takes pride in their exceptional installation and 24/7 customer service after the fact. They offer financing too. Call 777-5450 today to schedule an appointment or a free no-obligation consultation. Smith's Heating and Cooling. Call 777-5450. Visit them on Facebook or online at smithsheatingandcoolingllc.com. If you're looking for that special gift for that special someone, it's waiting for you at Tammy's Fine Jewelry in Athens, a boutique jewelry store offering designs to fit your individual style, from classic to contemporary. Tammy's Fine Jewelry has bridal and gemstone jewelry just for you. Whether you want to spend $10,000 or $10,000, you get the same friendly service. Visit them on Facebook or just come fall in love at Tammy's Fine Jewelry, 206 West Market Street in Athens.
This is Todd the Bod at Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Y'all know how great I sound every week on the radio. You can't imagine how good I look from getting my hair cut from Tammy and all the girls at Shireman's Barbershop. Please go see them at 115 North Marion Street and tell them Todd the Bod sent you.
Since 1998, Ardmore Family Medical Clinic has served the area faithfully, treating everything from allergies, sinus infections, and abrasions to high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart problems. Dr. Deborah Verbeek and staff treat you like they would want to be treated, with compassion and trust. Ardmore Family Medical Clinic, urgent and chronic medical care for the whole family, where patients come first and always have a choice. Locally owned and operated, Ardmore Family Medical Clinic, 25495 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee. Call 931-427-6969. The Play Action Sports Report is back in podcast form. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net.
Hi, this is Darryl Cheney, formerly of the Cincinnati Reds and Atlanta Braves, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to go back to the First National Bank hotline, making communities great, and talk with our very nice friend of the show, very short Michelle Williams.
And pretty.
And pretty, ain't she, though?
Yeah.
Hey, Michelle.
Oh, y'all are too sweet.
Well, I did have to throw in that short thing, but that's okay, too, right?
That is perfectly fine.
You make me feel tall. And I can imagine your husband really feels tall since
he's
like
goodness.
7'2", so.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, he's a little up there.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, tell us about this Cornhole for a Cure thing that's going on April 17th. Now, we will be there broadcasting live, so.
Absolutely. I'm so glad y'all be joining us next Saturday. And we, as a County for a Cure, raises money for American Cancer Society, and we are so happy to be able to fundraise again after the last year of not really being able to. It will be at Lucy's Barge on the Tennessee River. Beautiful, beautiful down there. We're very excited about that. I also want to give a huge shout out to Grayson Carter and Son Contracting, Austin Carter. This event could not happen without him first, and then our players second, and I just can't thank him enough.
That's great. Well, listen, so my first question would be is who's providing all the cornhole boards? I mean, do they have them there at Lucy's Branch? Do you bring, are you just having people contribute, or how's that working out?
We bring in our own cornhole boards and also house bags. Majority of our cornhole boards that will be brought in, hopefully, are all made by Dane Pittman, which was our tournament coordinator for years.
Okay.
This year he's super busy and he can't be there, but his boards are hands down some of the best you'll ever play on, and majority of them will be made by him. And then Lucy's Barge has some of their own, and of course some will be played on theirs.
Okay, so you'll have plenty then.
Absolutely.
Well, good deal. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tom.
I was going to say, is the tournament already lined up? Can people come up and sign up day of, or how does that work?
Absolutely. Registration is until 11 o'clock on Saturday morning, and then the courts will open and play begins at noon.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So right out of the gate.
Yep.
Right out of the gate. We'll take you up to 11. Then Lieutenant Waddell from Williamson County Sheriff's Office and myself will build the bracket, and then flags fly at noon.
Okay. Well, listen, I want to encourage people to go ahead and sign up. I know a lot of times, we wait and, we'll see what the weather's going to be or what else I might have to do. But to help it run smoothly, go ahead and get your name out there, get your team on the roster there, so the brackets can be made out quickly and things can, go right at it at 12 o'clock.
And according to the 10-day
forecast, already have some.
According to the 10-day forecast, there's no rain.
Right.
Next Saturday too.
Knock on wood.
Hopefully it'll hold out.
Always love to hear that.
Yep.
Absolutely. Now it's going to be unlimited, so just keep signing up if you got a team. Cornhole's a great sport to play because you can trash talk each other.
Absolutely.
and have a.
That's part of it.
That
man.
is part of it. Yeah.
You got to get in the other person's head. I'm not any good at cornhole, but I can.
Todd can trash
mess
talk.
with
Absolutely.
You,
So
yeah, I think that's a strategy of some.
It's my only strategy.
He would be our designated trash talk.
Absolutely. I'll just sit on the side and trash talk and let y'all play. To be honest.
There you go. Y'all can jump out there and play a little bit.
He's our Bill Lambier. Except he's short. He's not real big and
half
tall.
the length.
Oh my gosh! Now, if anybody's never been to Lucy's Branch Barge, it's very, very cool. It's about the coolest place. I mean, I've played music out there with solo with the band. Been out there for July 4th fireworks. So the barges go straight out in the river. They're very well anchored. Trust me, I was there the night the flood came through, and we had to take everything down. But the barge will not float away. It's anchored. It goes straight out into the river, and there's an attachment barge that goes alongside parallel to the river. The views are great. It's just a great facility.
Yeah, it was so how'd you come about that, Michelle, reaching out to them?
Lucy's Barge, actually, going back to Lieutenant Waddell, she is actually reached out to them. We thought a new change of scenery would be good this year. We normally have it at the Sheriff's Rodeo Arena, but we wanted to kind of bring a little something different, and I'm telling you, down there is beautiful, and if you've never watched a sunset down there, you're missing out.
Yeah.
It's just breathtaking.
And you can get some of that Morgan County, Decatur City, crowd, hopefully that'll jump on board and want to come out there and play as well, being located right there.
And Lauderdale. I mean, we kind of can go all the way around.
That's true.
So, and also giving back to a local business and driving some business down to the barge. I know with the pandemic and things that have been going on over the last year, we're a team that gives back. Y'all all know us, and this is our chance to give back to a local business also.
Yeah.
And a shout out to Suzanne, Billy Amos, Austin, the folks who run the barge there.
Yeah. They do a good job of giving back.
They do a very good job. Absolutely.
So let me ask you this, just so folks will know moving forward. Obviously, the mask ban was relieved last night at 5 o'clock. Are y'all going to ask people to wear them, require them? How's that going to go?
We are not. This is going to be an outdoor event. Right. We're a team that follows the state health order. If you're more comfortable wearing a mask, by all means wear one. We are not going to require it. And that's where we're at on it. I think with it being outside, I know the players will be close together, so if there's some that are nervous about being within that close proximity with someone and would like to wear a mask, by all means wear one.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, one final shout out once again. I've mentioned it before, but my band buddies, Bark the Dog, will be playing immediately following the tournament. So everybody come out, and even if you're not in the tournament, come out to show some support. They will take cash donations as well, just like tips. You don't have to be in the tournament to contribute to the American Cancer Society.
Yep.
Yeah, and we just we would like for everyone to know that we're in our 6th year. We are almost right out a little bit. We're actually a little bit over 100,000 that we've raised.
Wow, that's good.
And it's just a huge passion of ours. Also, like I said, giving back to our community is a huge passion of ours too. And just everybody come down, spend time with us. If you don't want to play cornhole, they've got great food down there. It's a great view. And you'll be around a bunch of amazing people from Limestone County that just love our county.
Yeah. And I would advise to get there early too, because if you don't, you may have to park a little bit and walk away. Yeah. So get there early. Go ahead, Michelle.
There will be directional signs coming in to the barge. We had some printed out because I know there'll be some people that may not have been there before with arrows kind of directing you in from different locations.
Awesome.
Good deal. So where can people go sign up? How much is it per team and that information?
It's $50 per team. You can sign up at my email, which is michelle.williamson@limestonecounty-al.gov, or you can call me at 256-444-5939. Now, the prize money, that's important.
Go. Yes.
First place is $500 and trophies. Second place is $300, and third place is $200.
Sweet.
So it's great prize money.
Yeah.
It is.
And when does it all start up? What time?
The bags fly at noon on Saturday. Registration stops at 11 o'clock on Saturday. So you can still walk up and register. I would love for everyone that can, just like Todd mentioned before, if you can register before, that's great. It gives us a minute to kind of start building the bracket and get to a certain point, and then add the new teams in as they come in. But we're ready. We want a bunch of teams. We want to see faces, smiles, people having fun for a good cause.
Absolutely.
And we can't wait to see you, Michelle. It's been far too long.
Well, I can't wait to see y'all. I feel like it's been forever. Actually, I got to hug Tom's neck at Christmas, and I got to hug Todd's neck this past week, and it's good to be hugging again.
Absolutely. Yeah, yes, it is, and we still miss our good buddy.
Well, I tell you, not hearing his voice, and I know I would have heard it a bunch of times, is the big void for me. But I know he's always going to be watching down on us, and he knows we miss him.
Absolutely, that's for sure. Michelle, love you, doll. Thanks so much for calling in. Looking forward to seeing you next week.
I love y'all.
All right.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
You can help Limestone County student athletes by donating to the Bama Zach Memorial Scholarship. Send it in care of Garth Garris, 13833 Pinnacle Drive, Athens, Alabama, 35613, or make it in person at First State Bank of the South at 1319 Highway 72 East in Athens. We'll be back with Tailgate Talk after this. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy.
This is Bella LaFontaine with Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We take care of all the basics. We take care of cockroaches, ants, wasps. As far as rodents go, most places they'll trap or poison, and that's the end of it. What we do is we're actually going to find the entry points, and we're going to take care of that for you. We do a lot of work with a lot of realtors here in town to bring houses to the closing table. So one of the big things about us is that we're not a sales company. We are a service provider. So we're not looking to meet a sales quota. We're looking to get a house ready to go to closing and get our customers taken care of. This is Bella LaFontaine, Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We are located at 3413 6th Avenue in Huntsville, Alabama. Phone number is 256-701-7095.
Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. Need custom screen printing or other promotional products? Got You Covered Screen Printing and More in Athens is, well, got you covered. Screen printing, promotional items, stickers, graphic design, vinyl for signs and garments, and other customized products. They also offer local pickup and delivery services, rush orders, volume discounts, and can customize any project to meet your needs. Got You Covered guarantees to get the job done and will work hard to make sure you're completely satisfied. Call today, 444-4500, or stop by and see them at 389 West Sandifer Road in Athens. Got You Covered Screen Printing and More. Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with the Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is James Simmons, girls basketball coach Capri Tucker, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen, live here on WKAC 1080 AM. And we've got on our First National Bank hotline, making communities great, Chris Seibert. He's with the Athens High School. I'm writing too many abbreviations down. It's not flowing this morning, Chris. Athens High School Booster Club golf tournament coming up. How's it going, man?
It's good. It's good. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, absolutely. We're looking forward to it. Tell us about the golf tournament, what it's for, where's the location, all of the good particulars.
Sure. The tournament is on the 15th. That's Thursday of next week, April 15th, tax day, or old tax day before they moved it. And it's $600 a team. We've got 17 sports teams at Athens High, and all the proceeds that we make go back to benefit the sports programs and the kids. It's at 1 o'clock. It's at Canebrake on the 15th. And we still have some open slots and also potentially some whole sign sponsorships. If anybody's interested in that, that's $100. So we'd appreciate any support out there for sure.
Now, you got any ringers coming in? Tiger's hurt this year, so you wouldn't have to worry about competing against him.
Well, there's always some ringers that go to these scrambles and shoot 59, 57, and those kind of scores. But I can promise you that won't be my team.
Well, now, I'd heard coming in that this year, even during the pandemic, golf sales have been higher than they have been either in a long time or ever.
I contributed to that. I can help.
So there may be a lot more really competitors out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really has. I think outdoor sports in general, where you can get 6 foot of separation, have really benefited from COVID.
Yeah, absolutely. People are ready to get out and do things, and have been, obviously, over the pandemic, and that was one of the things you could do while it was going on. So.
And who would have thought you would have ever said that, have benefited from COVID?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, but there certainly are businesses that have and some that haven't, right?
Yeah. And Canebrake's just a wonderful place to have this because Mickey and them do such a great job, running tournaments. So good for y'all. And, of course, it's a great course, always in good shape. So, y'all sign up for that thing, get out there, support Athens High School and the athletic programs.
I have heard that people talk about Robert Trent Jones courses, and then they say, but Canebrake's better.
Yeah.
but I've never played on Canebrake.
I will say it's Canebrake. We are very lucky to have a course like Canebrake in our community. Mickey Wolf does a great job, the pro out there, and it is a first-class course. Certainly, always in great condition.
Yep, absolutely. And you're right. You know, the city and county benefits from it. It used to be kind of a hidden gym, but now it's been more exposed over the years. So you've got a lot more people from out of town coming into play just because it is in such good shape.
Yeah, no doubt.
And you said you had 17 teams there, 17 sports there at Athens that will benefit from this?
Yes, we've got 17 teams that the Booster Club supports. We're not able, obviously, to give tons of money to each because we have so many.
Right.
But we do try and help them. There's a request process. It's vetted to make sure it benefits the kids, and we try and give as much as we can each year to those teams.
Let me ask this, Chris. This is just more out of curiosity. So, does the football team have a separate booster club, or does this one booster club support all the teams there?
Football team has a black and gold nonprofit. It's called that is it's. Other sports are eligible. The football team is the only one that set up kind of an entity under that nonprofit, and so they have that. But the football team benefits from the Booster Club as well. It's kind of a agnostic. All sports get to benefit from it.
Gotcha.
I've never heard a booster club called agnostic before. That's interesting, Chris. That's usually saved for Sunday school.
Well, I guess we don't pick favorites.
Yeah, there you go. That works.
We give it to everybody.
You're using too many big words for us county folk.
Now I know it is next.
It sounded good.
It did sound great.
It is next Thursday. Are you still taking sponsors for this thing, or?
Certainly. Yeah. We would try and get them on the banner somehow if we had a sponsor. We had a Golden Eagle sponsorship package with $1,000 that included a team. Mention on the banner, your logo on the banner, and 2 hole signs. So we may still be. We got to get the banner made.
Right.
So we're getting kind of tight on that, but we still have the opportunity to add teams, and that we'll take that up until the day of, as long as we have slots. And then the hole signs are $100 each, and we still have spots for those. I think probably about Monday or Tuesday would be the cutoff for that, because we've got to get them printed and out of the course.
Okay. So, are y'all having the opportunity to like buy mulligans, longest hole, closest to the pin?
Actually, McCleary Ford, Jim out at McCleary is sponsoring the long drive hole, hole in one, where you can win a prize if you get a hole in one. And then I hope I'm going to be able to get this scuba tank where you shoot a ball out of this little gun that Canebrake has, that gives you an opportunity to pay $10, and you can use that as your drive, and it shoots at like 350, 400 yards.
That's cool.
Really?
That's cool.
Well, that's no fair.
Hey, for $10, a lot of people might buy that sucker.
I think they will, yeah.
I would. I absolutely would.
I ain't never seen a golf ball shot out of a cannon like that. I bet that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That's
a pretty neat thing.
Yeah. And at least it'll be straight. That's the main thing.
Yeah, if you point it the right direction.
As long as you point it the right direction. Correct.
Oh, that's good. Well, the weather's fixing to break here soon, buddy, and it's gonna be great weather for everything. And it looks like according to Jason Simpson, our friend at Duck Channel 19, that the sun is going to be out and the temperature is going to be very nice.
Thursday's supposed to be 68 and sunny, so
yes.
I hope it stays that way, and that's perfect golf weather, man, to get out there. So you got hole sponsors left. You can still have the opportunity as a company to sponsor. Anything else you want to add?
Where to sign up?
Yeah, where to sign up.
You can go to our Facebook site, or it's mentioned on the. It's mentioned on Twitter. It's mentioned on the Athens High School site. There's a couple of different links you can go to. But you can contact me if you know me. You can contact Jeannie Bash. She's another officer. Reen Hodges and Terrell Suggs. So if anybody knows those folks, feel free to contact them. We're the officers, and be happy to sign you up for sure.
So you got the AHS Booster Club Facebook page that they could go through there and sign up.
They can go through that as well. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Multiple mediums to
social.
to find it.
social.
Yeah, well, good deal. Well, listen, man, y'all, everybody that's listening that plays golf, man, sign up. How much was it again per team?
$600 per team.
I mean, that's a deal, and you're supporting a great cause. And, if you're a company that maybe want to sponsor that great cause, sign up as well.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, and again, thanks. You guys do a great job on your show, and I appreciate you guys having me on and helping us pitch this for sure.
We appreciate you working so hard for the Booster Club, man, because that's special. When your kids grow up and they're gone, you'll never regret spending the time and working for your kids in the Booster Club.
Yeah, agreed. No, I agree with that completely.
Yeah.
Hey, man, come see us sometime, Chris.
Will do. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a good morning.
You too, buddy.
Take care.
Take care.
Yep. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Chris Seibert on the First National Bank Hotline, making communities great. It's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Congratulations to Seth Mitchell of Lindsay Lane, our Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Seth picks up a gift card from the Athens Applebee's and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from Got You Covered Screen Printing and more. Go to tailgatetalk.net and enter your nominations for future polls. A new poll goes up on Sunday. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC. Since 1998, Ardmore Family Medical Clinic has served the area faithfully, but they don't just care about people, they care about the environment too. Ardmore Family Medical Clinic is equipped with solar panels that provide power not only to the clinic, but supply energy to the TVA grid, making it the only grid-independent business in town. Ardmore Family Medical Clinic is taking Ardmore into the future while taking care of what ails you right now. Ardmore Family Medical Clinic, 25495 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee. Call 931-427-6969.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens. Your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65.
Spring forward and get ahead with Ardmore Telephone Company's super fast internet. Play more games, stream without buffering, work from home, and access e-learning. Sign up now and get your first month free. Call ATC at 800-830-9946 today. Super fast internet. That's what we do.
Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Check out the WKAC sports page. Go to WKAC1080.com and click on the WKAC sports icon. You can listen to the current sports stream as well as game archives, past coaches shows, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk on demand. If you're on your smartphone, you can stay automatically updated as new items are posted. The WKAC sports page. Another reason why your best source for Limestone County sports is WKAC1080.com and 1080 WKAC.
Hi, this is Sherman Williams, former running back for the University of Alabama and the Dallas Cowboys. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, old Tom Kett, alongside Todd the Bod Tummelin, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. What did you point at just a second ago?
I was saying, we got a few minutes here. If somebody's got something to talk about, give us a call.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That'd be area code 256-812-1848, area code 256-8121-TGT. And, North Alabama, UAB has a lot of people up here. Today is the last inter-squad, the last game that will ever be played at Legion Field.
That's
UAB.
wild, man.
And the crowd said amen.
Yeah.
So
what do you think the city's plans are for Legion Field? Have you heard?
That I don't know, but I did
it needs
drive
to be
past.
freaking torn down.
That's the truth.
And they can they could sell the chairs or the seats out of that place. They could sell the turf or whatever and probably make a killing, to be honest.
You're right.
There's a lot of history in that facility at Stadium. And
next year, UAB will be playing at Protective Stadium.
That's what it's called, Protective Stadium.
And it's just off of Interstate 20 down there in Birmingham. And like I said, I drove past it the other day. It is nice.
And it's going to be so much better for them and the team. They've had some really good success the last few years.
Yes,
after
they have.
coming back, after
Coach
that
Clark
major mistake.
Yeah.
But, to have the crowd, to not have it, to have it on top of you, to have, have the facility full and loud and not so spread out. I know they blocked off some of the stadium in the prior past, Legion Field because it's so big. But just to have that atmosphere of a full house makes a big difference.
I got to give totally separate shout out here. We've talked about Debbie's son Garen. He scored, has the record for the highest saves per game. We found out this weekend that he has set the Scottsboro High School record for saves in the soccer program.
Wow! Congratulations!
Yeah, and still has a couple of more games to play. So.
And also congratulations to him for the band.
Yep, Mississippi State. He's been accepted in the Mississippi State marching band.
Multi-talented young man.
Absolutely.
You can't hardly beat that.
Yep.
To be able to have the music in and the athletic in.
Yep.
That's congratulations, buddy.
Absolutely, congratulations. So, my sister's calling me, but I can't. I can't take the call right now. Go ahead, Todd.
Bryant Story, Coach Story's son, Bryant, was selected as Boys State at East Limestone. And,
yes, saw that.
Donnie had called me the other night, and I'm like, "Are you kidding?" He's like, "No." I said, "Well, man, of course," I said, "Congratulations." And he said, "Man, we had no idea. Brian didn't even tell us he was up for it." So, kids nowadays,
they just hide that stuff, man.
They just don't think that. I guess he didn't realize how big a deal that was to even be mentioned for it, let alone to win it. So,
that is a big deal
to him. He's a really good young man, and obviously part of the East Limestone state championship bowling team and a big anchor on it. And as far as I know, he'll be the captain of the team next year as well. So
good for him. Yeah. Then recapping a little bit of the show so far. I know we talked with Michelle Williamson about Cornhole for a Cure, and that's April 17th. Next Saturday, Applebee's Tailgate Talk will be broadcasting live from the barge. This is a benefit for the American Cancer Society and Chris Seibert, the Booster Club tournament at Canebrake, April 15th, and that's this coming Thursday. Register for that. It's $600 per team and benefits the Athens High School Booster program. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Look for Tailgate Talk on Facebook. Just search for Tailgate Talk and make the connection. Call or text us with your comments during the show at 256-812-1848. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
This is Todd the Bod at Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Y'all know how great I sound every week on the radio. You can't imagine how good I look from getting my hair cut from Tammy and all the girls at Shireman's Barbershop. Please go see them at 115 North Marion Street and tell them Todd the Bod sent you.
Smith's Heating and Cooling in Elkmont is your friendly local contractor servicing most brands of equipment and proudly installing industry-leading Rheem systems. Whether it's an air conditioner, gas furnace, heat pump, or indoor air quality system, Smith's Heating and Cooling takes pride in their exceptional installation and 24 24/7 customer service after the fact. They offer financing too. Call 777-5450 today to schedule an appointment or a free no-obligation consultation. Smith's Heating and Cooling. Call 777-5450. Visit them on Facebook or online at smithsheatingandcoolingllc.com. If you're looking for that special gift for that special someone, it's waiting for you at Tammy's Fine Jewelry in Athens, a boutique jewelry store offering designs to fit your individual style, from classic to contemporary. Tammy's Fine Jewelry has bridal and gemstone jewelry just for you. Whether you want to spend $10,000 or $10,000, you get the same friendly service. Visit them on Facebook or just come fall in love at Tammy's Fine Jewelry, 206 West Market Street in Athens. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. WKAC wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to WKAC1080.com throughout the school year and click on the Tailgate Talk icon to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner will receive a gift card from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and a t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and 1080 WKAC.
Hello, I'm Andrew Smith, head baseball coach at Dartmoor High School. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen, live here on WKAC, the Big 1080. Tom McClung, Old Time Cat, here alongside Todd the Bod Tomlin, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and we have Coach Randy Daniel, Wallace State volleyball coach, on the Yellowhammer special guest. How do I say this? Coach, it's the first time I've ever done this. Is the Tailgate Talk special guest segment brought to you by Yellowhammer Roofing. Hey, Coach Daniel, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, yeah. Now, I see some accolades down here. There's like you and your girls just won ACCC Gulf Atlantic District Tournament title, and this 11th one in 12 years. How in the world do you keep that level?
And not only that, but Coach just won his 500th career win as well.
No way.
Yeah.
Way to go, Coach.
Thank you. That's a very popular question. I guess the best way to answer that, I've been very fortunate to recruit a lot of dedicated, hardworking, student athletes that just care about being successful on and off the court.
Well, really, if you can't do any better than that, Coach, I don't even know why you're bothering to be in the business. I'm kidding. You bring up a good point. Recruiting, number one, you have to have the athletes there. But still, regardless of how good they are, obviously you and your staff are doing a wonderful job of coaching them up and getting them to buy into what your program's about and what you're wanting to do. Tell us a little bit about how you approach the game and how you teach the girls to play it the way that y'all want to bring it out.
Well, I feel like training them very hard through the fundamental skills, training them hard through team situations, game-like situations, putting them in pressure situations. Having high expectations for them. Not only each practice, but off the court as well, in the classroom. And we just try to be very consistent with what we expect, and our standards are really high, and the level of success that we've been fortunate enough to have, they have that to look up to, and they have that to achieve as each team comes through.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell us a little bit about how y'all been able to get through all this COVID mess, for the lack of a better word, and did y'all have obviously you had protocols and stuff in place, but did y'all ever have any issues with girls having to miss games and things of that nature, or reschedule games because maybe other teams had that issue?
Well, we've kind of taken a different approach to, a lot of people have had a tough situation with COVID, in many, many ways, directly affecting so many people and just terrible ways. But, we kind of looked at it, we're going to make the best of it in the time that we have. Let's put everything we have into it because we never know when our last game's going to be. We could be shut down any day. So, we talk about being smart off the court, try to stay in your bubble, try to make good decisions. And, fortunately for us, we haven't had any players miss any games or the team having to cancel. So
that's incredible.
But, yeah, I mean, we've been very fortunate. We dodged a lot of bullets just because of that. Because we're around so many people and, just the environment that we have. And, we're also trying to do club, and most of my players that play at Wallace are also club coaches. So, we're in a gym with a bunch of people all the time.
Wow.
So your players are club coaches?
That's true.
That's awesome.
Interesting. That's very true. That's very good.
And good for you. That keeps them involved a lot more and in shape and thinking about the game all the time.
They are. A lot of them aspire to be coaches, so it's it's very good training for them, very good experience for them. It's a good resume builder. So we don't have much time off. We're either practicing club or college or at a college game or a club game.
Well, I've got a stupid question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. So I always thought that the volleyball season was during the fall, but obviously y'all are playing right now. Is it different junior college or am I just wrong?
It got moved to the spring. It is a fall sport. Because of COVID, we only were allowed to have like 5 scrimmages in the fall, and then we moved our season to the spring.
Okay. I didn't think I thought surely I couldn't be that off on it. So how did that affect anything? Playing at a different time of year and obviously spring is typically probably the time that they're not. I wouldn't say not in shape, but not in volleyball shape maybe. So did they work hard?
The one good thing I would say about moving the season to the spring gave us the entire fall to do a lot of training, a lot of preparation. A lot of transition needs that we need to get to know each other, see what works on the court and what doesn't. If you play in the fall, you get maybe 2.5 weeks before you have to play. So, moving to the spring was that part of it helped us. I think it really helped the team chemistry. And, it helped us get better with skills. It helped us get better as a team.
When we talked about all the success you've had so far at Wallace State, tell us, who is Randy Daniel? I mean, what's your background coming up to this point?
Well, in high school I was a basketball player. But I was also had a tag-along little brother that hung out with his sister at volleyball practices and games. And so that's kind of how I got to know volleyball, fell in love with the sport. And, I used to play a lot growing up and when I was younger. And then, when I finished my college degree and became a coach, I also did volleyball and basketball together. So, it's kind of a long story, but, volleyball, basketball is kind of my background, what I grew up playing and coached for the longest.
And I noticed, too, whenever you go to the Wallace State site, you are also, is it geology? A geology teacher?
Yeah.
There?
Oh. Yeah, I teach geology as well. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have a master's degree, and I was able to teach some classes, which helps in a lot of ways.
That's pretty cool. There.
Yeah, because you see a lot of that in high school. The coach being a teacher of something else, but
not generally a professor.
Basically geology. That's pretty. That's pretty.
That's pretty deep, man. Yeah. Literally.
Yeah, literally. So, to me, one of women's volleyball in particular, is one of the best sports to watch. I mean, it's just, I'll sit there. It's funny, like on Sunday afternoons, and that's why I was asking you about it being a fall sport. I'll flip over to the SEC network or something and just see who's playing. And next thing you know, I've watched an hour of women's college volleyball instead of the NFL. I mean, it's that intriguing to me. They're really, I like it because the rallies are a little longer than the men's, and they're just so good, man. They get up and spike that thing, but then they dig it out, and just the strategy behind it, and the plays, and Volleyball's just a really cool sport.
You like watching the girls.
Well,
too.
and it doesn't hurt that they're easy on the eyes as well. But all that aside, it's just
it's pretty intense, isn't it?
It is. It's intense.
Yeah.
What do you thought? Your thoughts on the difference between the men's and the girls' game, women's game?
Well, the men obviously are more dynamic. Just so much taller, and they're this. They just jump like amazing athletes, and they're just able to jump and hang in the air and hit it so hard. I think the speed of the game or just the dynamics of the game makes it harder compared to women. There's not very many rallies, like you said. Men spike it hard or serve it hard, and unless you block it, there's not many rallies at all.
No.
But women has it's not as athletic as men, but the skills a lot better. I would say, the overall play and just, the teamwork that's part of it is a different type of game for the women.
Yeah. I've always said...
it's a sport... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I've always said that if you want to learn the game of volleyball, definitely watch the women's game. Same thing as tennis, for that very same reason. If you're watching professional tennis, the men's rallies aren't very long because of the speed of the ball, but you can watch women's tennis and learn how to play the game. You really can.
And the excitement that the women bring to the game is, I think, just the passion and the pure joy of excitement. Someone scored a point, the women celebrate a lot more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And that part of it I like, and I think that's why the sport of volleyball has grown so much, because it's such a popular sport. You can score a point in volleyball and have time to celebrate and enjoy yourself, enjoy your teammates a little bit. Where some sports, like basketball, when you score a point, you got to run back to the other end full speed.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep. Stop the offense. That's right.
So in junior college, Coach, do you play rally point, or is it?
We do.
You do rally point. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes the game go by.
Everyone scores a point. Yeah.
You were mentioning recruiting earlier. How hard is it, if it's hard at all? Now that y'all have a very much well-established reputation, it may not be quite as bad, but. Being a 2-year school, do you find it harder sometimes to get the better athletes in there to play, or has it been a detriment at all?
There's pros and cons with being a junior college. The con would be you don't have much time to help develop a kid. You really get a year and a half with somebody at the most, and so you're crunched for time to develop kids. And one way that I'll offset that is through club. I train a lot of kids through club and develop relationships with them and their families. And I get a lot of kids that are much better than junior college that come here just because of the relationship and the effort I put into them in club. And then they'll continue on and move on and keep playing.
What season do they play club volleyball, Coach?
It's in the spring.
It's in the spring? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So they are busy girls right now, no doubt.
Plus, he's got his girls coaching, so that helps.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I can see your method there, Coach. That's really good.
There's a method to the madness. I don't think I would survive or be as good as my teams have been, just because I put so much effort into the club. For example, our region MVP. I started coaching her when she was 14.
Oh, wow.
And I coached her through club, and now she's played 2 years of college for me. So, it's basically like family at that point.
Well, yeah, right? Absolutely. You're a surrogate dad without a doubt at that point.
Well, I'm gonna give a shout out to one of your players from right up here in Athens, and Mackenzie Davis. This is her first year down there, and I know she was a good one up here at ABS, and we're look forward to her contributing down there too.
Yeah, Mackenzie Davis, I've known the family. I actually coached Mallory, her aunt.
Oh, okay.
Mallory played for me when I worked in Huntsville for a club up there when Mallory was 13 years old. And so that's my first experience with that family. And, I consider myself family with them now because I've been around them so much. Mackenzie's such a great kid. She comes from such a great family. She's the, epitome of a great teammate. She's super dedicated. She's a wonderful kid on and off the court. She's a great teammate. So she she gives you everything you would want as a volleyball player, as a student athlete. You know, I've asked her to do so many different roles. She play this position, that position, and just do, you know, she's like, yes, sir, I'll go. And so she, you know, she's just a great kid, and we're very fortunate to have her on the team.
That is awesome, Coach. I love how you develop the relationships early. It's and that sure helps when you get to good players.
And that's what I say. You know, I do that through club, and you know, I do that through camps. I work really hard in the summer doing camps off campus, camps on campus. And so, you know, I'm trying to, you know, I guess, you know, cheat the line a little bit by helping train kids at an early age and develop relationships with them, as opposed to, you know, trying to do that later when they're like 17 and 18.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so you just get your foot in the door with some of those kids.
Yeah. What's the farthest?
They like you like them.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, Coach. What's the farthest you get from your from your club? I mean, the club plays. I'm sure it's regional club tournaments that go on.
Well, yeah. I mean, we've played as far as Louisville, Kentucky. We go to.
Oh wow.
You know, we go to Tennessee a lot, Gatlinburg, Nashville, Birmingham, Foley, you know.
Okay.
We've been in New Orleans, so, I mean, we travel some, but we don't travel like some of the clubs.
Okay. Well, listen, before we let you go, share with us about, you know, if anybody's interested in signing up for your summer camp, where can they register and check that out?
Yeah, I mean, it's on our website. Just check out our school website, go into the volleyball section.
Okay.
And you'll see information about volleyball camps there. And you know, they can sign up that way, or they can contact me. My information's listed on that webpage, and they can contact me anytime.
Awesome.
That's great, Coach Daniel, and good luck on your D1 National Championship effort this year.
Congratulations on all the success as well. Let's keep it going.
Thank you for the opportunity to be on your show.
Oh, thank you for joining us, Coach. We appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
All right.
All right.
Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Coach of Wallace State Volleyball, Randy Daniel, on the Tailgate Talk special guest segment brought to you by Yellowhammer Roofing. It's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Download the Tailgate Talk app and get 4 apps in one. You can hear Applebee's Tailgate Talk every Saturday morning at 10, Athens High Sports from WKAC Sports, Limestone County and James Clemens Sports from Play Action Sports, or your favorite oldies on WKAC. Applebee's Tailgate Talk will be right back.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. If you're running out of space and a yard sale just isn't an option, Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage gives you the choice. Midpoint Storage on Highway 72 East has traditional or climate-controlled units along with spaces for your boat or RV. Buddy Box offers convenient, secured, portable storage units delivered right to your home. They're both locally owned, too. Call 256-800-4249. Look for them on Facebook or online at midpoint.storage.com or buddyboxstorage.com. It's a win-win situation. Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage. 256-800-4249. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
From day one, First National Bank has been built on a strong foundation of community first. First to lend a helping hand, first to help with community events and fundraisers. First to support local students, athletic programs, and civic organizations. First to support events like United Way, Relay for Life, and many more charitable events. And most importantly, working for our great community. Without you, there'd be no First National Bank. Making communities great together. That's what we strive for.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Be listening for Limestone County Area High School baseball action this season from Play Action Sports. Your coverage of ABS, Athens, Clements, East Limestone, Elkmont, James Clemens, Lindsay Lane, and West Limestone online at pasnetwork.net on your Amazon Echo device or on your Play Action Sports app. Afterwards, you can download each game from the archives or stream it on demand. While you're there, check out our schedule of upcoming games. Limestone County Area High School baseball from Play Action Sports.
Hi, this is former NFL quarterback Don Horn, member of the Super Bowl II Green Bay Packer champions, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen, live here on WKAC, the Big 1080. Tom McClung, Old Tom Cat here alongside Todd the Bod Tumlin. Our main man, Tojo J. Vassar, has come in here and Slate with his thumb up over there after getting pictures this morning from baseball. Producer extraordinaire, Tim Lambert.
We get started Monday night at the Rec Center.
Do you really?
Right. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Man, I remember those days. They're great days. Great days. So what you predicting? Undefeated season here? Now,
we got a pretty good team.
I was asking you about that. So they'd gone from that it's now coach pitch. They'd gone from machine pitch, one of those kind of.
It's like a lever. You have to set the ball on there, and you step down on this pedal.
Yeah.
And then you let off when you pull this back.
Yeah.
Pull this lever back, and then you let off the pedal, and it shoots it straight out. But it's never accurate. It's either up here, down here. It might be right here one time.
Yeah.
It's just the way you. Some guys would put a seam, set it on the seam where it'd shoot it straight out, but kids would get aggravated because they overhead, and you only get 5 pitches.
Really.
And if you can't hit it, then you just go to the dugout.
Yeah. You're better off going back to
yeah. So
you may not strike out at all. You just
get 5 pitches.
Wow. And if you foul the 5th one off, you get one more pitch.
So no walks.
No.
Wow.
So,
an effort to speed up the game.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, there were some kids.
I'd have tried that in Major League.
I mean, there were some games. You only play an hour. You play an hour and 15 minutes. There's some games a kid only get one at bat.
Wow.
I don't know. That's not.
And it was because they were under contract with Cal Ripken, and Cal Ripken.
They need to get out of there.
Wanted that machine, so everybody raised a ruckus about it. So they went to coach pitch, and it's changed. It's a world of difference now because we had a practice game on that, and we're all whooping it up and ripping balls and everything.
Good.
That's good. Huh. Yeah, that pitching machine reminds me. I just had to look at what it's called, the Super Jock. Remember Super Toe, Super Jock?
Yeah.
They had one for the baseball, the Super Jock, and you had to put them little ping pong balls down in that thing, pull that lever.
Then they had the basketball guy.
Yeah, that basketball guy.
We're showing our age, buddy.
Absolutely. I used to love it, Super Toe.
So how's the show been going this morning? Like I said, we've been taking pictures.
It's going good. We'll give another good rundown. We talked with Michelle Williamson for Cornhole for a Cure. They're going to be registering up till 11 o'clock next Saturday, April 17th.
Yep.
And it's $50 a team. As she said, bags fly at noon. So that gives them an hour to set the bracket up.
So is it actually on the barge?
It's on the barge, big guy.
They cornholing on the barge?
Cornholing on the barge. And we'll be broadcasting.
Well, you better wear your life jacket then.
Oh, no. Dude, I was on that thing the night the big storm. It was a Memorial night. I wrote it down in my day planner. That barge was rocking back and forth. And it was a flood. The river was up so high. I thought the barge is going to break loose.
Wow.
But it didn't. It's actually moored in by a good 3-foot diameter pole. So,
and all the money raised goes towards
American Cancer Society. Hey, first prize is $500. Second prize $300, and the third prize is $200. So.
And then Chris was on talking about the Booster Club golf tournament.
Chris was on talking about the Athens High School Booster Club tournament, and that's going to be April 15th. It's coming Thursday. $600 a team. They still have a few openings. Also, a $100 hole sponsor, and it's going to be 1 o'clock at Canebrake. So,
you know what I got to thinking, Todd? You might want to think about renting yourself out as the designated trash talker for the cornhole, for the golf tournament.
Man, you know what? That'd be a pretty good living. If anybody wants to hire me, I'm telling you.
What about the guy last night heckling Bryce Harper?
He
turns around and said it's Acuna.
You'll never be as good as Acuna. You'll never be as good as Acuna. It's Acuna, you idiot. It's the tilde over the end. It's
$25 an hour, and I can promise you it's worth every bit. Just give me a holler.
And you'll donate 50% of your
income. I'll donate 50%.
We need to work it out with a Havoc where Todd can stand right behind the penalty box.
Man.
Oh, back in the day when the channel cast was there, I'd get up out of my seat and go stand. Oh, my gosh, man. I'd have the opposing team hitting the glass, and I said, wouldn't you like to come across this glass right now and just smack me? But you can't because you're in the penalty box, you dirt. Oh, my God, man. It was just, they loved old Todd.
Oh, man.
I sure like they had one of them jerseys last night. Trash Pandas jerseys.
Yeah.
Nice.
They look nice.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm thinking about it. I want to remind folks about the Play Action Sports Report dropping every Wednesday. Our first episode was this past Wednesday. We had Limestone County Schools Athletic Director Rusty Bates on as our guest. Next week we'll be talking to Garth Garris about the Bama Zach Memorial.
Now, did Rusty mention anything about how he was going to get with all the coaches in the county to make sure that they put all the information on Dragonfly?
I didn't try to.
Okay. Well, I thought he made just a mention.
I didn't try to raise a dust up about that with him. You know, this was more of a positive thing.
Maybe I should be on that next year.
Yeah. And then coming up, I talked with Barry Britnell. He's the chairman of the board, or the ABS chair, board of directors. He's the chairman.
Okay.
They've got this Play It Forward program where they're trying to get their athletic fields all together on the campus, and then the final. There's like 3 phases of it, and the final phase they're going to be lighting both baseball fields, and I said baseball fields plural, softball fields and soccer fields. So and tennis courts.
Wow. So I didn't. They already have a tennis court?
No,
I didn't think so.
But that's in the plan to get it in there too. They've been playing at Athens High for their home games. Of course, they've had the softball field out there on Elton Street.
They've been using college baseball field.
Yeah, I remember playing on that field.
You know what, man? That field on Elton Street's really. I mean, you want everything on campus. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I get that, but I love that old field out there.
Yeah. I remember
old Athens High.
1983. Tanner come to play Athens, and they were undefeated. Brian Nelson was the pitcher, Chuck Farmer, Doug Wales at first base. All those kids you grew up playing with in the rec league, against those guys. And this kid hit a ball. I'm playing center field. He hit it with Coach Thad Prater at Athens is playing left field, and I'm playing center. And this kid hit a ball, and he hit it so far. I didn't think I was ever going to run it. At Tanner, I'd have done hit the fence.
Right.
And that just, my gosh, how far is I got to go? Grabbed the ball with my left hand, and I was totally out of balance. Threw it over to Thad, who stopped and threw a dime and got that guy out at second.
Sweet.
Yes.
Nice there.
It was beautiful.
But anyway,
they beat us.
You can hear all these games. Go to iTunes, Amazon Music, You can tell Alexa to play. And this goes the same for Tailgate Talk, too. If you've got Audible, Spotify.
I got Spotify and Amazon Music.
I'm working on.
I got Amazon. I don't have them.
Working on Pandora. I don't know if I'm going to get that going, but
anyway. So there's multiple ways of listening.
Multiple ways, and then you can also go to the Tailgate, the Play Action Sports app or the Tailgate Talk app, and hear it directly from there. There's a podcast button there that you can.
So no sense in not listening to the smooth sounds.
That's right.
Smooth sound
of my redneck voice.
And what about the High School Association sanctioning girls flag football?
Yeah.
How about that? Which is going to be the first local team to jump on that? What season will it be played in? Spring, fall?
I don't know.
Surely.
I mean, that's the thing.
Fall.
It is going to be played in fall because I remember thinking it taken away from volleyball possibly. I mean, one sport is not even close to the other.
I could see Todd coaching the team.
No.
So, and they're going to have the title game, during the Super 7.
Yeah, which is cool.
So,
that part's cool. They get a lot of eyes on it, a lot of exposure.
Yeah. So, and there may be more participation, than you think there might be.
Me and Coach Legg was talking about. He said you're gonna have girls that's playing volleyball too.
That's the thing.
We got to recruit. You sure you want to try this instead of playing volleyball when you know?
Yeah.
You never
we
know.
just had Coach Daniel on about that.
I wonder how many other states that have sanctioned. I mean, obviously we're not the first. I mean, it came from somewhere.
Well, this is who is it that's behind us? The Atlanta Falcons has got this thing going, and so they're kind of behind this push. So I
just can't imagine that many girls wanting to participate. I might be dead wrong. Hope I am. I hope it also doesn't take away from volleyball.
It's going to be 7-on-7. What's the?
I don't know.
When Slayton and play up at the rec, it's 5-on-5.
5-on-5. Okay.
Yeah, so it may be 7-on-7.
Okay.
So
that'll be cool.
It'll be interesting.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our appetizers are on the way. So you need to come up here and order some appetizers yourself. And in the meantime, we'll be right back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Missed part of this week's show? Archives are available on our website. You can also hear us on your favorite podcast platform, including iTunes, Google, Amazon, and more. Just check out the podcast page at tailgatetalk.net for a list of available apps and links. We'll be back with more of Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC.
This is Bella LaFontaine with Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We take care of all the basics. We take care of cockroaches, ants, wasps. As far as rodents go, most places they'll trap or poison, and that's the end of it. What we do is we're actually going to find the entry points, and we're going to take care of that for you. We do a lot of work with a lot of realtors here in town to bring houses to the closing table. So one of the big things about us is that we're not a sales company. We are a service provider. So we're not looking to meet a sales quota. We're looking to get a house ready to go to closing and get our customers taken care of. This is Bella LaFontaine, Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We are located at 3413 6th Avenue in Huntsville, Alabama. Phone number is 256-701-7095.
Accidents happen. It's a part of life. So next time a wreck is a part of your life, Sides Auto Body Repair is there to lend a hand. Since 1987, Sides Auto Body Repair has been guiding customers through the repair process with as little stress as possible, offering free estimates, a limited lifetime warranty on their work, as well as saving you the headache of handling the insurance paperwork. They're also ICAR Platinum certified and can boast over 60 years of combined experience. Call their Highway 72 West location at 230-6464 or Highway 72 East at 444-0729. Either way, call them first. Sides Auto Body Repair.
Spring forward and get ahead with Ardmore Telephone Company's super fast internet. Play more games, stream without buffering, work from home, and access e-learning. Sign up now and get your first month free. Call ATC at 800-830-9946 today. Super fast internet. That's what we do.
Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
This is Todd the Bod at Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Y'all know how great I sound every week on the radio. You can't imagine how good I look from getting my hair cut from Tammy and all the girls at Shireman's Barbershop. Please go see them at 115 North Marion Street and tell them Todd the Bod sent you.
The Play Action Sports Report is back in podcast form. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net.
Hi, this is David Cox, girls basketball coach at Athens Bible School, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
I'm all about the action. 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 I said I'm all about that action.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, old-time kid, alongside Todd the Bod Tomlin, Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and on our First National Bank hotline, making communities great, is our main man, the Swami of the SEC, AP Steadham.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. So glad to be on Applebee's Tailgate Talk, WKAC 1080 AM, Athens, Alabama.
I'm going to give you your choice to talk because Alabama has nailed some big-time recruits in basketball or A-Day. Or you can just go with whatever you want to talk about.
Oh yeah, that was great. They got those new recruits that Alabama did, plus that transfer from Texas Tech. And I
Yes.
spoke to somebody about the transfer from Texas Tech, and they said that he, from Chicago originally, of course, and it was a McDonald's All-American. And that's the 14th McDonald's All-American that would be part of Alabama's program.
That's pretty awesome.
Three of them were transfers. Jamal Faulkner way back in the mid-'90s or so. Then you have on this year's team would be Davison, the freshman coming in, and then the transfer from Texas Tech. So they'll be playing together. So that's kind of unique in and of itself. And I think the last time that happened was when maybe Buck Johnson and Enos Watley and maybe Bobby Lee Hurt all played together, something like that.
That Bobby Lee Hurt was the one I was thinking about from Huntsville area.
Yeah, Bobby Lee. Okay.
And then AP, they're going up against Auburn trying to get this Noah Gurley, another transfer.
Is that the one out of North Carolina?
Yeah.
Out of North Carolina, right? Is that the one from Furman or no? That's a different one.
I think it is.
Furman, right?
Yeah.
Furman, right? Yeah. But the transfer from Texas Tech, he's a shooting guard. He did not have a good percentage this year, and he fell out of favor with the coaching staff. So he ended up leaving the program in February. So, and then you got you have that center, that 5-star center from IMG Academy, 6'11". He's supposed to be more of a defensive player that's positional than athletic.
Yeah.
But he's got a good potential.
Yeah.
So to have a 6'11" player in the fold, and the roster right now is full of 5-star and 4-star players. I mean, it's loaded.
Yeah, it's crazy
with people.
I think currently they're ranked third right now in recruiting for the year. I believe I read that.
Right, and I thought that would be the case, that he'd have a lot of people wanting to transfer because they have the green light on offense. Not many coaches let somebody take those shots from three-point land and encourage you to take more.
Exactly.
I mean, it just doesn't happen, right? And then defensively, they came into their own in the top 5 defensive efficiency, so that's a pretty good thing. Yeah, but their recruiting class is loaded for basketball. And like I said, we were speaking about this topic last week or a couple weeks ago. You need depth because you have to have many, many shooters if you're going to try to be successul from the three-point line game after game. 2 players, it's not enough. I mean, they can't be hot, consecutive games. So, I think the sky is the limit for Alabama basketball when they know it right now.
Absolutely. Auburn had Sharif, and he declared for the NBA, but they're still needing extra point guards. This year they picked up Zep Jasper out of College of Charleston and Wendell Green out of Eastern Kentucky just recently.
Right.
And those, get 2 point guards on the court that you can play with,
Oh yeah. In Green, he has 4 years of eligibility.
Yeah. 4 years of eligibility.
From Eastern Kentucky, because, this year is a wash.
Yep.
Because of the virus situation, and he averaged about 15 points, 5 assists, and that, you don't see that high total for assists. That's a good number. 5.
It is. Yeah.
And I'm sure he'll improve upon that at all. But I think he will, actually.
I would love
and
to.
The other guard,
Go ahead.
I said the other guard and the combo guard too can play the point as well. Yes.
Gotcha. Now I would have loved to keep Sharif for another year. He just looks too young, but evidently where he's projecting that he's got to go. He's got to get out.
Yeah. I guess that's the way it is. He has that talent. He's being called, and he's just going to get onto the pros. I mean, that's their intention. Everybody knows that in basketball, it's rare that at a Power 5 school anybody that's pretty good that stays for the 4 years. It just doesn't happen anymore. That's just the nature of the beast. But I think that a team like Kentucky and Duke, they're going to reassess what they've been doing, those one and dones, because it's not working out for them.
I totally
agree.
agree.
Different direction for them. But I'm so excited for Alabama and Auburn to have good basketball teams. I think it's going to be so much fun.
Yes, sir. It is going to be fun.
And it does. It makes it so much more fun when both teams are competitive, not just against each other, but for the whole conference, can you imagine coming down at the end of the season and the winner of that game possibly has a chance to win the league or something? You know what I mean? It's just great.
It's just like Nick Saban said when he first arrived. He came to Mobile, gave a speech, and said, look, for those of you who don't want Auburn to be good, that's working against Alabama and vice versa, because at the end of the season, that Iron Bowl, if they're not both top-ranked, that game is regulated to a channel that's off the board. I mean, it's not on the main channels.
Exactly.
It's a national TV game. So why am I rooting against myself? It's going against my self-interest.
Yeah.
For Auburn not to be good or Alabama not to be very good. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of light on the state. And I think it'll be the same for basketball. Imagine if in the next 10 years, Alabama and Auburn going back and forth in football and basketball.
So much fun.
People are going to get tired of hearing about Alabama and Auburn.
Yeah, and we gotta have full capacity these basketball games too. AP, it makes it a whole lot better.
Oh yes.
Yeah. I think that worked in Alabama's favor this year to go on the road and win these games.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you win all these games. If you go into Tennessee with 24,000 in Kentucky with 23, I'm not. Maybe they might have.
Yeah.
They had the better basketball teams, but I'm not sure if they're going to win those games with a smaller crowd, the high school type crowd.
Yeah.
But that Charles Bediako, right? And then Amari Burnett comes from Texas Tech. So I'm looking for him to light it up at Alabama. Maybe he'll be more relaxed. All the pressure won't be on him because Alabama's got a surrounding cast that's very capable of shooting from the three-point line. Maybe he'll relax to some degree. Maybe that'll help him. And you got Davison and Usain Holt and Langston Wilson. So that's quite a recruiting class. I mean, that's pretty exceptional for Alabama to come up with those 5 players in 1 year and have somebody who wants to transfer who was a McDonald's All-American. So I think that's good. But 8-day game, Alabama's looking for the quarterbacks to see what they can do. Bryce Young, looking for the other cornerback opposite Josh Jobe. Maybe Jalen Arbor Davis from the Mobile area to have a chance to win that position. Running backs, there's Robinson is there coming back for another season. He's strong. He's a straight up runner. I mean, I think he played much better, was more relaxed himself this year playing behind Najee Harris. I thought he had a good year. And he'll probably get many more carries this season and they got plenty of speed and different types of players that are can be inserted into the lineup as running back position. And then they got all these receivers. They all look the same. They're all 6'3", can run with the wind. Then they have the freshman coming in. I can't remember. He's built like Jalen Waddle.
Christian Leary.
Yeah, he's built like him. So Alabama seems to get an assortment of players at the wide receiver and running back positions that are some are big and fast, some are small and fast, some are more powerful, some can get up in the air to catch the ball at 6'3", 6'4" receivers. So they seem to cover every aspect of the position when they're looking for players.
AP, this is one spring we're not going into wondering who's going to be the kicker.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
I hope not. I hope not. Will was perfection last year. I think ended up with 99 points. I think something like that.
Yeah.
Perfect on the field goals, made every extra point. I mean, that's phenomenal. He didn't win the award. We got to get him that award this year.
No kidding.
I'm anxious to see how Paul Tyson goes up against Bryce Young. I've heard a lot of good things out of Tyson, so I'm anxious to see how he plays.
Yeah, Paul, we've seen that a quarterback who's stays in the pocket, he can gracefully move around to avoid the rush. You just get it to those playmakers with accuracy, you're going to be very successful. So that has to be the script that Paul follows, like Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Don't be worried about running around. Bill Walsh was famous for acquiring players and telling them, I brought you here because I think you can run the ball. That's what we want you to do. In other words, he wasn't going to try to reinvent that player once they were a part of that roster. You have to, perform within your limits.
Yeah.
And be fine. Because people talk about, like the draft, they're talking about all these quarterbacks running around and athleticism, and Mac Jones can't run around. I'm thinking, no, he can't run around, but he can complete 77% of his passes, if that means anything to you.
He just needs to learn how to slide better.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can go out of bounds with the best of them.
And
right?
how weird is it he's possibly going to go in the draft before Devontae Smith?
Unbelievable. And who would have ever thought, like I said, that I always thought that Tua had the best 1 year I've ever seen with his accuracy and everything he did at Alabama. And then the next year, Mac Jones, I had to retract that statement and say, well, Mac Jones surpassed him. He played the best I've ever seen 1 year at quarterback at the University of Alabama. I've been watching it 50 years, so he impressed me that much. And I just, when people were talking to me last year about Bryce Young coming in here and being a starting quarterback, I never bought that. I never for 1 second thought that he was going to beat out Mac, because I was very impressed with Mac the year before, the games that he played, even though he threw a couple interceptions against Auburn.
Yeah.
That didn't bother me.
Now, is the 8A game the first chance
Next
that anybody – well, I mean, is that the first chance that anybody, even media, gets a chance to see these guys, or do you get to sit in on a practice?
That's the first time really that you get to watch them, because they're going to have some people at the scrimmage today. We're gonna Zoom with Coach Saban later on today about 2:45 after the scrimmage, and then Auburn, we're going to Zoom with Auburn at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, they're having the Red Elephant Club is down there today.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Right.
Tim,
So
can you be a
we're gonna
member
get
of
some
that if
people.
you wanted to? I think it's $350 a year.
I'll have to sell a sponsorship to that.
There you go.
I'm probably $349 short.
And AP, they said 50% next Saturday. I went online this morning, got a couple tickets.
Yes.
So,
okay.
So looking forward to going down. And since I didn't get to go last past season, so looking forward to it.
Right.
And Monday morning, they're putting on some general admission tickets for sale for this weekend's baseball series against Auburn. So
cool.
You get 8-day football and baseball this weekend. So
that'll be exceptional. Oh yeah, but I'm really excited about both of the teams, because at Auburn, the biggest tiger in the room is Bo Nix, right? They've got to confront him and address his situation, and that quarterback, the coach Harston, he played quarterback at Boise himself. He knows the position. The real test for me is Bo Nix going to be the starter and really perform well enough that they can win ball games, because you cannot win in that league or anywhere across the Power 5 schools with an average or below average quarterback. It's got to be above average.
Yeah, that's his offensive line that's got to improve, you'll see a totally different quarterback.
Did I read where they said they might try Begis at defensive line?
Yeah, absolutely. Begis is a phenom. He's a 6'6", 320 pounds, and runs a sub 5.
AP, before we go, put out your social media and who you got coming on this week.
Yeah. I think I'm going to try to get John Garcia to come and discuss recruiting. I think it's about that time, because
he's a good
we're
one.
waiting for the date. Yeah, we're waiting for the dates to be, discussed of when they could go out on the road again, the coaches, to see players and things. So that's I think that's gonna happen pretty soon. But yeah, with John Garcia, AP Steadham on my Twitter and Facebook, and WHEP AM and FM 805 on Monday mornings in Foley, Alabama.
That's great. Thanks so much for joining us again, buddy. Always great talking to you.
Thanks, bud.
Appreciate it.
Have a good week.
Thank you very much. Y'all have a good week. Thank you now. Bye-bye.
That was AP Steadham on our First National Bank hotline, making communities great. And it's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
AP Steadham, Heisman Trophy voter, Maxwell Award voter, and Biletnikoff Award voter can be heard every week on From the Press Box with AP on WHEP AM and FM in Foley, Alabama. He can also be found on Facebook and Twitter. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC. If you're looking for that special gift for that special someone, it's waiting for you at Tammy's Fine Jewelry in Athens, a boutique jewelry store offering designs to fit your individual style, from classic to contemporary. Tammy's Fine Jewelry has bridal and gemstone jewelry just for you. Whether you want to spend $10,000 or $10,000, you get the same friendly service. Visit them on Facebook or just come fall in love at Tammy's Fine Jewelry, 206 West Market Street in Athens. Since 1998, Ardmore Family Medical Clinic has served the area faithfully, treating everything from allergies, sinus infections, and abrasions to high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart problems. Dr. Deborah Verbeek and staff treat you like they would want to be treated, with compassion and trust. Ardmore Family Medical Clinic, urgent and chronic medical care for the whole family, where patients come first and always have a choice. Locally owned and operated, Ardmore Family Medical Clinic, 25495 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee. Call 931-427-6969. Smith's Heating and Cooling in Elkmont is your friendly local contractor, servicing most brands of equipment and proudly installing industry-leading Rheem systems. Whether it's an air conditioner, gas furnace, heat pump, or indoor air quality system, Smith's Heating and Cooling takes pride in their exceptional installation and 24/7 customer service after the fact. They offer financing too. Call 777-5450 today to schedule an appointment or a free no-obligation consultation. Smith's Heating and Cooling. Call 777-5450. Visit them on Facebook or online at smithsheatingandcoolingllc.com. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65. Need custom screen printing or other promotional products? Got You Covered Screen Printing and More in Athens is, well, got you covered. Screen printing, promotional items, stickers, graphic design, vinyl for signs and garments, and other customized products. They also offer local pickup and delivery services, rush orders, volume discounts, and can customize any project to meet your needs. Got You Covered guarantees to get the job done and will work hard to make sure you're completely satisfied. Call today, 444-4500, or stop by and see them at 389 West Sandifer Road in Athens. Got You Covered Screen Printing and More. Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with the Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
Hi, y'all. This is former Rams cheerleader Jennifer Cobb, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live here on WKAC, the Big 1080. Pardon me, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. I knew it was coming, and I couldn't stop it. Live here on WKAC, the Big 1080. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here, and his acid reflux self. Todd the Bod Tomlin, Tojo, Jay Vassar, Slate Vassar over there, or Jay's mini-me there. Producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. We're trying to get a management member here from Applebee's. It just feels so stinking good to be.
Feels weird to be back in here again.
It does. It feels weird. Sorry about that, Tim. Feels weird to be back, but we're hoping to get a
No offense about the penthouse now.
No offense.
But this is wonderful to see because look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tables of
here in the bar
customers right here.
Yes,
not including ourselves. So
okay, yeah,
it's filling up, and they're not requiring masks. But of course, if you want to wear one, feel free to wear one.
If you're interested.
But it's just good to see, a business open, and hopefully people are going to start feeling more comfortable about getting out. Get a vaccine if you want it, don't if you don't, and just live your life.
Absolutely. Trey, we can't go far. Greg Miller texted. He said, "Great show, guys. I know I love y'all, but I sure miss hearing old cuz." Yeah, man, we miss
especially eating these mozzarella.
You cannot look at them mozzarella
that thing about Bama's ass
and not think about Bama's ass.
We also want to mention our friends from the Boar Dogs.
That's right.
The playoffs are coming up, and Final 8, and they'll be playing next week on April 16th. You can actually stream the game live on ababasketball.com, I believe is the link. We'll talk about it again next week. But
so they're playing on the road?
It's in St. Louis. The whole tournament's in St. Louis, and they've got an opportunity of bringing back the ABA championship.
Would that not be
That'd
amazing?
Be freaking awesome, man.
What, third year for the team?
Yeah, the third
year.
And congratulations to the West Limestone High School baseball team.
District champions.
Or area, district, area, whatever they call it. So,
Play Action Sports will be calling the next Monday, the 19th, at West Limestone.
Yes.
I signed up for color in case one of you guys want to sign up for play-by-play if you're able to.
I got baseball. So.
Yeah, I hear you, bud.
They shoved all of our in the front end.
Yeah.
We play this Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and then the following Monday.
Okay.
And then we don't play again until the following Tuesday.
Gotcha.
That's crazy.
They're avoiding the weekends, looks like.
Yeah, where they can have all those travel ball tournaments. They're having a travel ball tournament out there this morning.
That's what I was going to mention to producer extraordinaire. It seems like Bible school is making more fields so they can get involved and use some of those fields and make a little extra rental money. I don't know. Don't think so? Okay.
I just can't figure where they're going to put all that at out there. It's a small area.
It is a small area, but here we go. Looks like our Applebee's manager may not show up.
We'll get one of the board
all.
of trustees here from the Bible school.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well, from the way he talked, it was like they were going to do some like pods, like they've got at the Sportsplex.
Yeah.
And so they would have. I don't know, maybe they could play like a JV game on one field and the varsity game and not have to worry about, 2 successive games, or I don't know.
Whatever it is.
I don't know. I just know they're going to have.
Because, that creek runs right beside the school, and they got all that mound of dirt back there by the soccer field.
That's what all the dirt is. They're going to build that up at the creek so it doesn't flood.
Okay.
And
gotcha.
I'd heard that rumor that they had gotten the dirt from Athens High when they put the turf field in, and they did.
Okay.
And they've got it separated.
Okay.
I think they're putting it out on top of everything else. So I think they're looking at 2022 for it to all be done.
Okay.
But somebody comes in with a big enough checkbook,
or used to, especially try to get funding for the new school. They would do these fundraisers. They bring folks in, speakers at these dinners and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course. Now they hadn't done that in a while. I asked him the other day when I was talking to him. I said, "Do they still have the magazine sale?" He kind of laughed. He said, "No, we stopped that about 10, 15 years ago." So.
I remember that magazine.
And there was a misconception on Facebook among some folks that whenever they were building this new school, that the city was funding part of it or the county or whatever. And I'd get on there. I was like, no, that's strictly friends and families and donors. I mean, that's fundraiser type stuff.
Now, is that where the money from the musical explosion would go to the school?
Yeah. And they still have their fruit sale, and that just kind of goes to the general fund.
Yeah.
But
and used to have the big
used to have homespun.
Homespun.
Yeah,
which was always a big deal. I'm surprised they quit that.
Man, I can't believe I forgot about homespun.
Yeah. And I've always said, man, they ought to, like, whenever they get ready to do whatever it is they're going to do with that gym, they ought to sell pieces of that floor. I'm telling you, there's a lot of history in that gymnasium. We should have done it at East Limestone.
Yeah, and that's another thing we were talking about the other day, that, driving by there now, you look at I mean, I've just gotten used to seeing the school there, the new school there, and it just almost seems like it's always been there. I couldn't imagine what it used to look like. Right. But and that's kind of weird, but what's weirder is how the old campus looks, with the missing buildings and things.
So, but ABS still owns that property, correct?
I think they sold it.
Oh, they did sell it?
I think so.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what somebody wants to do with it.
Supposedly there's a bank going on one of those corners.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
It's prime real
estate. That's what we need.
A prominent bank from out of Tuscaloosa.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
That would be Bryant Bank.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd heard that they were wanting to build here. I just didn't know where.
Okay.
Yes, and just, the other day I was riding through Greenbrier coming from work.
Yeah.
Going home. And where the new Greenbrier Parkway light is that leads into Toyota, on the right corner, they fixing to put an Alabama Credit Union on that corner. And then on County Line, they put another one on the corner across from where the Hunting Club restaurant is.
Yeah, absolutely.
They put one on that corner, too. So,
wow.
And my wife uses that bank, but they only have 2 locations, one on 72 and one's on the campus UAH.
Yeah, really?
So now she can go to Madison now. She ain't got to drive all the way over.
Man, that's great. Good
at least it's not like the Mapco's on 72 across the road from each other.
From one
I'd still puzzle.
But we need a Mapco in Athens. The one here is just
small.
You can't get in. It's too small.
Yeah, you come in on those bonus cents off days, Sundays and Thursdays. It's hard to get in and out of there.
Yeah, sure is.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't think we're going to get our Applebee's management out, ladies and gentlemen, and we have run out of time. Yeah. Food smells great.
Come on down.
We're wide open. Come on down. Bring your mask if you need to. But it smells good. Barbecue sauce, ranch, and buffalo sauce, and the mozzarella sticks. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Todd the Bod, Tomlin, Tojo J. Vassar, Slate Vassar doing the what do you call that? The dab?
The dab.
The dab, yeah. And producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. My name's Tom McClung, old Tom Cat. We ain't got to go home, but we got to get ourselves up out of here. Catch us next week at the Lucy's Branch Barge at the Cornhole for a Cure. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill on Highway 72 East in Athens, just off I-65. You can hear the archive of this and other shows online at tailgatetalk.net. Applebee's Tailgate Talk is a production of Play Action Sports on 1080 WKAC.